8 Eastern, Tuesday night, Game 5, Panthers Golden Knights, and then, if necessary, back here in Florida on Friday, June the 16th, only on TNT.
Stanley Cup Final on TNT, presented by Geico. Medical staff working on Anthony Duclair, had some ice in the back of his neck during the TV timeout.
During that last TV timeout, Matthew Tkachuk jumped on the ice. Didn't really do a lot of skating, but having a long conversation with his goaltender.
Here's Barbashev taken away by Montour. Marchessault knocks it down. Marchessault now with a point in 9 straight games, an assist on the third Vegas goal tonight. There's Lundell. He's been flying all night long. Puck cleared out by McNabb. Now Barkov. 5:20 to play. Third period here in Sunrise, Florida. Barkov gathers into the corner. Pressed to the boards by Stevenson.
Nice defense there by Vegas. Really gave Barkov nothing when he entered the zone.
Puck chipped in to the right of the Florida goal.
Chuck out for this shift, guys.
Got by Howden, missed the net. First shift in about 10 minutes for Matthew Tkachuk.
Bennett with a huge hit on Pietrangelo.
There's Forsling for Tkachuk. And then back to Gustav Forsling. 4:40 to go. Here's Bennett. Now for Hagee. Tkachuk. Try the game late. Game 3. Oh, big hit on Martinez by Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe keeps the puck alive. Drives it across. Shot from the right circle. Puck loose in front. Bennett couldn't find it. Now Forsling as we hit 4 minutes remaining. Here's Duclair. Hit by Barbashev. Hill over to Theodore. And he lifts the puck down. Radko Gudas back on it for the Panthers, who trail by a goal. Eric Staal circles back away from Jack Eichel. There's Gudas up the boards. The entry by Duclair. Wraps it around for Eric Staal. Staal met by Eichel. Lomberg comes in. Puck played out by Barbashev. Marchessault got by Gudas. Down the right side. Marchessault with a shot knocked down by Bobrovsky.
Heck of an effort there by Marchessault.
Now an intercept by Barbashev and another save by Bobrovsky. Bodies go flying. Barbashev to the puck. Got the 3:15 remaining. Across now for Stevenson off his stick. Taylor Stevenson scored the first 2 goals tonight. Out to Pietrangelo. And then around behind for Barbashev. Long shift for Eric Staal. There's Pietrangelo moving in. Stevenson sending it back out. Takes the return from Stone.
Guys out of gas right now for Florida in their own zone.
There's Stone across. Pietrangelo fires and then the rebound through the crease. Down to 2:40 remaining.
Got to keep an eye on Bob here. Sergei Bobrovsky in goal for Florida.
Now he gathers the puck in. A long shift in the Florida zone. And now some extracurricular activity.
And if you're Florida, you're trying to even things up. Take a player with you to the penalty box and reduce the number of players on the ice. But the officials seem to have it under control right now.
All of the Panthers were out for at least 1.5 minutes on that shift. 2 minutes for Mahura.
Anthony Duclair just took some frustration out on the helmet of Brett Howden. And watch the effort there. As Gudas ended up knocking over the penalty box door, and then Marchessault with an opportunity, and Bobrovsky with a huge save. Turnover by Gudas. Barbashev with the chance, and then everybody hitting the deck. It was a heck of a shift there by Vegas. You're getting to the point now with your better offensive players on the ice here for Florida. As if they get possession of this puck, Jonesy, then start moving up the ice. You got to think that Maurice is going to get the hook for Bobrovsky, and if Matthew Tkachuk can be the guy, I would imagine he'd be the guy for the goaltender.
He's the one Panther standing up, so I would suspect that he'll be the guy.
Here's Barkov into the Vegas zone. Long shot as Bobrovsky started towards the bench. Save made by Hill, and Bobrovsky will stay there with 2:26 remaining.
And Tkachuk came on the ice right away. So he is the extra Panther on the ice as the fans try to cheer their team on for one more comeback here.
Tkachuk tied game 3 with 2 minutes 13 seconds remaining. The Florida net is empty. 6 skaters on 5. Golden Knights control the draw. McNabb for Riley Smith. Here's Montour. Puck fired in by Verhaeghe. Bouncing puck, kept alive by the Panthers. Tkachuk from long range.
No stick for Nick Waugh.
There's Barkov. Waugh goes to the bench for a new one. Tkachuk across. Verhaeghe fanned on it. Carlson to the puck. Kept alive by Florida. A minute 45. Barkov leaned on by Riley Smith. Reinhart keeps the puck alive for Barkov. Down low, Sam Bennett. Now Tkachuk. Back around for Verhaeghe. And now Montour with a blast. Puck is loose. Sent back out towards the left point with a minute 30. And now the play is blown dead. Tkachuk back to the ice.
Adin Hill got knocked over in the blue paint. Montour with the shot. And no stick in the hand of Adin Hill, too, at the end of that.
Paul Maurice looking on with a very confused look towards the officials. Standing up on the Panthers bench right now.
I think they wanted to know what was the whistle for. Referee Steve Kazari, veteran referees, along with Wes McCauley.
The long delay helping some of the Panthers' top guys get their breath.
A minute 29 remaining. Barkov wins the faceoff. Montour sliding to his right. Here's Barkov. Now Verhaeghe. A minute 20. Verhaeghe towards the net. Puck deflects into the netting.
The right idea for the Panthers, just get pucks towards that net. They've got a lot of bodies in front of Adin Hill. Paul Maurice and his assistant coaches watching on here.
Vegas defensively, you got a couple of guys out there that can take face-offs. Carlson on the left side, and an extra guy that can take draws, and Nick Waugh as well, just in case.
Panthers control another draw. Blocker saved by Hill. Barkov with the puck. Out to Montour. To the right side. Shot deflected just wide.
Broken stick for Carlson.
Carlson with a new stick from the bench. Final minute. Golden Knights clear the zone. Garden net is empty. Montour beat Riley Smith to the puck. 50 seconds remaining. Now Pietrangelo. Offside are the Panthers.
Well, you got a timeout if you're the Florida Panthers here. No, the face-off's outside the zone, but in an extended period of time here.
Yeah, Paul Maurice is going to use his timeout now. Waited as long as he could before calling it. And the Panthers will try to design a play here.
Assistant coach John Stevens on one bench, Jamie Compon on the other for the Florida Panthers.
Just reinforcing the things that you've gone over all season long on both benches.
Also, too, Jonesy, it's helpful is the reminder of how much time's left in the game. You know, just because there's so many things going on, and you know now you're just worried about taking a breath here, and the faceoff's outside, and you know, reminders about puck retrievals and don't turn down any opportunities, but just to give everybody it's just like shooting off a flare. Hey guys, 45.7 seconds left to go here. Just remember that once you start getting into your shift, and it may seem like an obvious thing, but it is very helpful.
Barkov and Carlson. Puck knocked down by Montour. The gap with 35 seconds. Pietrangelo clears the puck down. Half minute remaining in regulation as Barkov shoots back in. Puck up into the netting.
Bucket. Yeah. I don't think referee Wes McCauley was right over him, and got some help there from referee Steve Pizzari that was trailing, and
Face-off will be
center ice, right?
Yeah, right in the middle of the stick of Waugh. The attempt to clear into the zone and up into the net above the glass behind the goal.
And make sure that there's time, the correct time is up on the board.
Barkov and Carlson again. Here's Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk. Deflected in by Bennett. Down to 20 seconds. Pietrangelo for the Golden Knights.
I think it's a penalty.
It is.
That's going to be a penalty, a delay of game on Alex Pietrangelo as he went back to get this puck. I believe he shot it right into the netting.
Yeah, both referees saw it. They will converse about it with the linesman as well to make sure they get it right.
From our vantage point here, Jonesy, it looked like, I'm not going to be able to tell. Yeah, there looks like directly in. I wasn't sure if the net was going to prevent us from seeing it, but it looked like clearly it is the puck. Yeah, he does get slashed, but it doesn't look like there's any contact there with the stick from Brandon Montour. And again, this is not reviewable.
And it's the right call. And that is an extremely important player in the penalty box right now.
First Vegas penalty tonight. 17 and 4/10 seconds remaining. A 6-on-4 advantage for Florida. Barkov and Waugh. Panthers control. Here's Montour to the far circle. Back out. 10 seconds. Reinhart fires. It's blocked.
That's got to be a broken stick.
Well, 5 seconds. Save made by Hill. Bennett looking for the puck. Comes out in front. Oh! It's all over. Panthers come that close to sending this game to overtime. The Golden Knights win it 3-2.
And a mad scramble here at the end, guys. Bennett and Carlson down on the ice. Tkachuk and Pietrangelo, who came out of the penalty box, are involved as well.
If you're Matthew Tkachuk, you got to be awfully careful here. Fans throwing water bottles on the ice. This is embarrassing right now. Matthew Tkachuk had an unbelievable opportunity with a couple of seconds remaining in this game. And I'm not sure if Adin Hill got a piece of it or not. Zach Whitecloud breaks his stick. Now all heck breaks loose. But watch him in front of the net. Too white. The puck's going to work itself back to the front of the net.
He has no stick, and Tkachuk has it, and Hill stops that with his left pad. Oh! Maybe McNabb got a piece of it before it got to the pad. Oh my goodness, what a stop at the end of Game 4.